Hey guys, Jengar here. Welcome to today's realistic review. Today we are flying out the C.202EC, the Canon version of the old Folklore. Fantastic little plane. And this one was an experimental version with two 20mm gun pods. Now we know what the gun pods do with BF-109s, and it basically does the same with the 202. You get a watered down 202 for performance. But first, in the meantime, I want to talk to you about the giveaway. I was planning to do a separate video for that, as I thought I would have a week or two more before patch 1.69 hit. But I was wrong. Gaijin surprised me, and I very hurriedly had to give away even before the time that I had actually allotted to people leaving comments. I had wanting to give people about 10 days to leave a comment on that video, but it was not to be. I had to make a hurried decision, and I selected my 20 or so favorite comments and I put them in a cup, and I had my girlfriend pick 3 winners from that, and from that came these 3 guys who won their biplane packs. Dave Marshall, Anthony Chappelle, and Like My New Name have all 3 of them won a pack, and I contacted them immediately after that. And I sent them, I needed their in-game names, and so I sent them the packs. One of them has already accepted, and I probably will have the other 2 accept the packs this weekend, as they will probably play this weekend. And then the giveaway has been a success with 3 winners and 3 people happy with their access to the Italian 3. So all in all, that is done and dusted, and I'm sorry I couldn't make a separate video, but yeah, the Gaijin surprise was real. Now, as to the 202EC, this plane with the gun pods. Now the gun pods are never good for performance. The German pilots often were complaining about the gun pods and their lack of maneuverability after they were installed, and many of the pilots had them removed as quickly as they had the opportunity to tell the ground crews to take it away. I'm abusing web there because my engine had already been shot, and I decided I want to keep my energy up as much as possible for these few enemy planes that were in the neighborhood. And after that, planning to go back to the base. Here I aim much too high. I get 1 hit in when I dip the aim a little bit, but that's it. Now this P40 should have maneuvered with me there, by the way. He could win in a maneuver fight against me, but my energy retention is decent here, and he doesn't fly away too quickly, and he gets shot down. My 3rd kill, and we are going back to the airfield. Now the MC202 from the German tree, that is now in the Italian tree as well, is a fantastic plane. That original one with the machine guns. It has good speed, good roll rate, good climb rate. Yeah, I mean the reviews on that thing have been out for a long time. I didn't do a review on it, but I did fly it. It's a very good plane with some of the best performance at its battle rating. Now if you look at this plane, its speed is still decent, but the maneuverability suffers compared to the old MC202. It is still not bad. The roll rate when fast is still pretty good. The turn time is decent as it was, and that wasn't the best. I mean, the MC202 was never a dedicated turn fighter, so this thing definitely isn't either. You can make it work in a pinch, but you know, equal pilot to equal pilot, it's gonna be difficult. The climb rate is average. It has a lot of extra weight with these gun pods, and it takes quite a bit of side climbing to get this plane up to altitude, and it does need to be on altitude because it needs to perform in the role of a boom and zoomer energy fighter. But you gotta take something very important into consideration, and that is that it cannot do long dives It has extreme control stiffening at higher speeds. Above 550, 575, you're gonna feel the effects of this very profoundly. And above 600 meters the thing almost completely locks up. You can only barely avoid crashing into the ground sometimes. I've had a few narrow escapes, and I also had 3 crashes into the ground when I first started out flying this plane. You easily make a mistake when it comes to that control stiffening and the performance in a dive, which is not fantastic. Now, like I said, the average turn time and the acceleration is decent, energy retention as well. In this match I used a 600 meter convergence. I had air targets on everything, both the machine guns and the 20mm guns. Now for the gun pods, they both hold 250 rounds, so that's 500 rounds total, and the 12.7mm machine guns hold 800 rounds with 400 rounds per gun. So that is all pretty good. The ammo load is good. You can spray and pray a little bit. And the guns at a 3.0 battle rating that this plane has are very good. It's got good firepower and it's got a decent enough performance. But if you are expecting MC202 levels of performance, you can forget about it. It is not that good, and the gun pods have the same effect on this plane as they do on the BF-109s. And on the BF-109s, of course, the pilots got rid of the gun pods immediately, as soon as possible. 120mm is enough, right? Like many German pilots said, with 2 machine guns in the nose as well, you have fantastic firepower. That's why I'm very happy that in the later models all the gun pods have been removed. And in the 203 you are gonna get 20mm in the wings, and that is much better for performance. I already flew a few rounds in the 203 and I quite like it more than this one, although this one is not half bad either. I had a few good matches in it, and I even had I have 19 kills and 5 deaths in this thing right now, so that's an almost 4-to-1 ratio almost. Oh, here we almost get shot by an ally. So it is not bad, and you can definitely make the plane perform. But yeah, I was expecting a little bit more in the MC202 idea of performance. This thing, yeah, definitely is hampered in the flight performance by the gun pods. But we got 4 kills and we got a first place in the team. Let's see what kind of rewards we got for that performance. Now we do have a few special rewards. We have Final Blow, Terror of the Sky, and Bulletproof. We have 33,000 silver lines and 2,700 research points. We don't have premium anymore. Let's see. Yeah, first place in the team. I'll see you in the conclusion. Hey guys, so here we are after the match. Now, an enjoyable plane that can do pretty well. I mean, I got some very good results in this plane. But if you are expecting MC202 levels of performance, you can forget about it. It has some downsides that are very serious, like the bad performance in a dive, the extreme control stiffening at higher speeds. It is insanity. You can barely get the plane out of some dives. So you gotta make short dives in this plane, use it as a sort of a short range boom and zoomer that you can fly pretty good up to all altitudes. The performance on most altitudes is pretty good, with decent speed and decent maneuverability. Climb rate is average, but you will get up there with side climbing. Turn time is average as well. Acceleration and energy retention are decent. It is an all-rounder, and but with those guns, those gun pods, and the machine guns that perform excellently right now as well, you can still wreak havoc in this plane and have a lot of fun with it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.